Okay, so as you can probably tell, I'm not Mark, I'm Isaac. I've been at LFT for about 4 months now, and the reason I'm on Mark's profile is today we sat down to record some videos, and yeah, they just didn't feel too right. They felt a bit too stiff.
He's basically saying I'm not very good on camera. Because I've never been on camera, I don't have a degree in it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So what we've decided to do is to try and do something a little bit different. Mark's been, as we've been going on doing this today, chatting a bit about the history of LFT, and it's something, as a new person to the company, I'm really interested in. What better way than to try and get Mark more comfortable on camera than to sit down and just have a casual chat with each other about the history of LFT. I thought it might be something you guys would be interested in as well, so let's bring you along for the journey. We've kind of briefly chatted in the past about it, but like, what was your actual inspiration for setting up LFT?
I worked in IT. I was doing quite well, I think. Some might not say I was, but I was building my way up well, but just wanted the career for me. I think I got into a meeting and nearly fell asleep. And I went to Wales and get my outdoor quals. I had a lump sum basically to stay over there and learn really quick, and yeah, best thing I did. Me and Dan, business partner, met at the climbing wall. So we worked at Harrogate Wall, both instructors, became duty managers there, and then yeah, it was love at first sight.
So obviously you met Dan, and then what happened then? Did you find Ripley straight away? Did you move into Hazelwood? Or?
Oh, if only it was that easy. No, we started on a farm and we were doing zorbing and couldn't afford fencing. So we just rolled people down the hill. If it was windy, you had to leg it that way. And if it was that windy that way, you'd leg it that way. But it progressed. We then got...
like we're like that with the fire right now.
Yeah, it's blowing. But it progressed, then we got fencing, and then we got air rifles after that, and then outdoor buggies, which were really good. We just reinvested the money all the time. And then we went to a networking event, and it was with the Harrogate Chamber, and it was a business safari. And you'd have 60 seconds to tell somebody on that business, in that table, how you can work together. Who was opposite us was the general manager of Hazelwood Castle. So we met the general manager, and he grilled us really well. Like, are you experienced quad bikers? Like, yeah, we've done loads of quad biking, never ridden one at this point. But yeah, we set up quad biking, and that was it. We went.
When you first started, what was your mission, and how has that changed over time?
I wasn't really fulfilling what I was doing in a career and things like that. I just wanted to have fun. People still to this day think we just ride quad bikes for a living. Not the way it is. But our mission was always just to get people outdoors. We have this saying, outdoor experiences that make you feel alive, and that's it. And they've started to venture indoors now with escape rooms and upcoming projects and things like that, but it's always the same purpose, just have fun, make memories, and yeah, be your go-to place for adventure.
Just in the time that I've been at Live for Today, one thing I've learned is it's a really passionate company. I've worked with a lot of adventure companies. Before I worked here, I actually worked as a freelancer with adventure companies, and this is definitely one of the more unique businesses I've worked with in this space, which is why when Mark offered me a full-time role, I couldn't really say no. So hopefully this little video has given you a little bit of insight into the history of LFTs.
Yeah.
Taught me some things that I didn't really know.
Got me on camera.
Yeah, finally got him on camera. Hopefully we'll get over your camera shyness soon.
I want to be a goofball. I reckon, I think we should just challenge Isaac on a load of stuff, basically. See if you can balance on a paddleboard.
I can do that.
Climb the leaf.
Yeah, you can do that.
Firelight and Gilligan. You could probably do most of it, but we'll do the challenge anyway. And I think it will just show everyone what we offer, because as Isaac said, we've always been really passionate, and yeah, I hope these videos kind of could show it, can't it?